Talking on the same subject, Trump's big beautiful bill has got economists divided. While some predict short-term boost to the economy, many warn of long-term risks, with the poor likely to bear the brunt. At the heart of the $3.4 trillion package is the extension of the 2017 Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which was set to expire this year. Immediate winners include the military and border enforcement, which get a fresh round of funding. Seniors over 64, tipped workers, and those working overtime will see lower taxes starting this year. Businesses benefit too, with full expensing of investments making a comeback. Meanwhile, the state and local tax deductions expands through 2029. Cuts to Medicaid and food stamps, however, are backloaded, kicking in only after the next election cycle starting 2027. So what does this mean for the economy? Well, in the short term, growth could get a mild push. The Penn Wharton budget model projects real GDP will be 1 to 1.2% higher by 2027 compared to the scenario where the 2017 tax cuts had fully expired. Now, Vanguard sees a smaller 0.2 to 0.5 percentage point bump in 2026, assuming the tax cuts would have been extended anyway. But there's a catch. Goldman Sachs warns Trump's rising tariffs could offset gains, cutting GDP by around 1% as early as the first quarter of 2026. And while tax relief and spending give the economy a front-loaded boost, the bill eventually flips direction. Wells Fargo economists say it shifts from stimulus to fiscal contraction once the temporary cuts expire and planned spending reductions take hold. Now, while the White House projects that the bill will raise GDP by up to 4.9% in its first 4 years, outside analysts are less optimistic. The Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget estimates the bill can add $5.5 trillion to deficits by 2034, pushing debt to 127% of GDP if tax cuts and spending increases are made permanent. Penn Wharton projects that increased debt will crowd out private investment, leaving the economy 0.3% smaller by 2034 and up to 4.6% smaller after 30 years. Wages can be 3.5% lower in the long run, raising serious questions about fiscal sustainability.